I've been doing a lot of research, looking up videos, reading articles on the subject of cheating, why people do it, if you should forgive somebody, if you should get back with them, etc., etc. All of that reading and research made me want to film this video, so here I am. Footage is probably going to be a little bit more raw, kind of like a vlog, just because I don't want to edit it, and it takes me like 3 hours on average just to edit a regular video, even though they're trash already. So yeah, so when it comes to cheating, a lot of people, male or female, the person who is the victim in the case oftentimes think that they are not enough, or they're not perfect, you know, they're not skinny enough, they're not pretty enough, they're not making enough money, they're just, something is wrong with them. And honestly, that is not true. I've been having a lot of conflicting feelings about what I should do, and my own feelings, like, is it okay to feel this way? Ever since I found out that I was cheated on, I've been extremely hurt. I haven't wanted to eat. I've been incredibly sad. And even though I'm surrounded by my family, I'm sorry, the lighting's crazy weird. Even though I'm surrounded by family and I'm home, I figured out my finances. Lately, nothing's seemed to make me happy. I watched this video earlier where this girl was talking about forgiveness and, you know, if you should forgive your partner for cheating. And she said, it basically depends on the person. You know, can you live with what they did? Do you know that this person is not going to hurt you again? Is this somebody that you want to be with? Is this somebody worth investing your energy and your time in? This person that I was with that destroyed me, I was with for almost 3 years, which is crazy. I had originally planned to get married in October of last year, in 2016, and after we worked some stuff out again, we decided that September 30th, 2017, this year, would be the day that we got married. Basically, I wasn't allowed to talk to him or see him for 6 months. And in that 6 months, I was obsessed. I was crazy for him. I was just gung-ho on, let's make this work. Let's do everything in our power to make this work. I went on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, email, basically everything, every social media you can imagine, and contacted random people from all over the world and asked them to send me photographs that said, hey, you know, my guy's name, and then saying, like, my love is so big for you that it's reached England, Rome, it's reached the Colosseum, you know, in Rome, it's reached Hollywood. I got one from every single state. I got one from multiple countries. If you guys know me, you know that I am really keen on gifts, and I love gift giving, and it's just my thing. I love making people happy, and that was one of the most heartfelt gifts I've ever given. I was too anxious. I was going to print them out and put them in a book and give them to him on our wedding day, which I was going to anyway after I showed him the pictures, because I was anxious and I was like, oh, I'll just show you anyway. I went through so much to try and make him happy, to try and make things work, and it was all for nothing. Being out here in Texas has been great. It's let me explore, just relax for a little bit, but it's also let me think. After everything I've gone through and all of the sacrifices I have made prior to being cheated on, I just don't think I can do it. Never in my life have I forgave a cheater in the past, and I'm not bashing anyone who has forgiven a cheater, but for me personally, I just can't. I've dealt with so much and given up so much and gone through so much for this particular person, and I don't trust them. I can't trust that. While I'm 2,000 miles away, nothing sketchy is going on. While I was still in Utah, he made me this promise that, you know, the social media was all gone. And just earlier today, the profile was back up. And yes, I'll admit, I Facebook stalked. I don't have Facebook. I don't have an account. That's a lie. I have an account. It's deactivated. It's gonna stay deactivated. But I just went into Google, typed in his name, and it popped right up. And you know, inside me, my heart sank. It broke me. And then I realized, you know what? Why am I even worried? He's the one that hurt me. It's just not worth it. I'm trying to keep this video short and sweet because I've got a lot to do, but it's not really happening, so I'm gonna try and speed up the process here. Basically, the point is, should you forgive your cheater? That's up to you. You shouldn't let your friends have influence because they don't know your relationship, what's gone on. But some good things to keep in mind are, was it an honest mistake? Is he remorseful? Is he going to prove to you that he's sorry, that he actually cares, that yeah, what I did was wrong? Is he going to make excuses? If he makes excuses, then there's no point, because he obviously doesn't know what he's done wrong and he doesn't care about you or your feelings. Is he taking the steps to prove to you that what he did was wrong? Blocking the girl, changing his number, changing his email, changing everything, getting rid of everything so that she doesn't come back into his life. The most important thing is you. You have to make this decision, and you have to know what's right. If you feel in your heart that that's what's right and you want this person in your life for the rest of your life, go for it. Forgive him. And I pray that you guys will have a happy relationship. But if you know deep down, or if you were even half tempted, if you don't trust him at all, if you are constantly bringing up what he did wrong, if you can't get over it, it's not worth it. Your happiness is the most important. And I learned this a little bit too late, but you are the only person who can make you happy. Not your best friend, not your boyfriend, not your girlfriend, your dog maybe. Dogs are angels and dogs are life. But in the end, you only need yourself. I love you guys. Take care.